A national issue of Singaporean students receiving too much homework daily has arisen. Singapore is the third most sleep deprived of the 43 cities profiled in a report published by Jawbone, the makers of a digitized wristband that tracks sleep patterns. People living here have an average of 6 hours and 32 minutes of sleep a night. The main reason why this is common, even among students, is because students in Singapore today have too much homework and too little time to complete it.
Why is this even considered a national issue? Irregular sleep patterns in Singaporean students can lead to many major consequences. Firstly, it could cause the students to fall asleep in class, making them unable to learn well, and it might ultimately cause them to do badly for the examinations and tests. This will ultimately cause them to do badly in their school life. Secondly, if homework becomes a huge portion of a student's commitments, they will grow up in their teenage years thinking that life is all about education and they must do well in their studies and nothing else. This is due to the fact of the lack of time students get to socialize with their friends, spending quality time with their family, and finally, living life to the fullest. This is one of the reasons why Singapore is amongst the world's most emotionless countries, which is certainly heart wrenching.
Compared to Singapore, Malaysia's education is less stressful as although the amount of homework given is almost the same, the level of difficulty of the topics are easier, therefore requiring less amount of time to complete. So, as Singapore has a higher level of education, a solution is that there should be less homework given to students so that they have more free time to socialize.
Singapore is a meritocratic society. Thus, we have to work in order to be successful. Parents, especially, want the best for their children. So, not only do they flood their children with enormous heaps of homework, they also fill their schedules with tuition, hoping for the best of their results for their children's academic endeavors. This leads to students not having enough sleep as they usually have to stay up to complete their homework, some till about 3 a.m. just to finish it alone. The government can impose a rule or a recommendation to the schools, recommending them to only give work which require a maximum time of an hour to complete. This is so as the students in Singapore are immensely stressed nowadays, and this rule will ensure that the students get enough time to socialize, interact, and spend more quality time with their loved ones.
Also, the government can release a set of recommendations to address the workload put on the students by their parents and teachers. The recommendations can include the recommended amount of time which students should get to do their personal things which they enjoy. This would greatly aid the students in relieving stress piled up from school.